There was about 6 other companies at the time, right? So the interesting thing, though, is that those companies didn't have their father in jail. Now, those companies didn't care about the United States. You know what I mean? So they stayed. And not only that, when we went out of business, you know, you're talking about tens of thousands of customers flooded the market. To give you an idea of how much money that is, when I ran book in the streets of New York and Florida, 100, 200 customers was a $5, $6, $8 million a year business. Imagine thousands, tens of thousands of customers becoming available now, used to betting a certain way, no longer betting on the corner with their bookie. They want to do it the way we created. And 50 companies opened up to fill that void. And now they can't prosecute it. It's too big. They don't have the manpower to do it. Now they made it really hard for U.S. citizens, morons, because I paid that. At the end of the day, I did no time, not because of the $2 million deal, because I paid all my taxes. Every penny I made in Panama and Costa Rica, I paid the government 37%. They were my partner. They treated me like a redheaded stepchild, but they were my partner. And now the business goes overseas to Ladbrokes and William Hill and Victor Chandler and all these European sports books. They don't pay U.S. taxes. So now the U.S. money goes from the U.S. to London or to Gibraltar or wherever they were set up, never to return. At least with me, when it came to me, 37% of it went to them and the rest went into my U.S. bank accounts. It was stimulating the U.S. economy. They finally figured it out now, like 20 years later, and they opened it up here. You know, we had a talk before the show about, like, you know, it was like when they made weed legal. That wasn't good for the weed dealers. No. It was bad for the weed dealers.
Horrible.
They don't get licensed.
Horrible for nightlife also.
So when they made sports betting legal, it really wasn't good for for bookies like me. It was over. It was game over.